Welcome to the Brand Lincoln Podcast, the show where we dig into the stories behind Lincoln's most inspiring business owners and influential people. It's where big ideas and even bigger personalities collide. Proudly sponsored by Perch Merch, your one-stop shop for screen printing, embroidery, and promotional products that make your brand unforgettable. Call us at 402-217-5212 or visit us at perch-merch.com to give your business the glow-up it deserves. And don't just listen, be a true multitasker. Like, follow, and subscribe on whatever platform you're tuning in on. And check us out on TikTok, Facebook, Instagram, and YouTube at Brand Lincoln Podcast. We're basically everywhere you waste your time. Let's get inspired, Lincoln. The stories start now. Hey, everybody. Welcome to another episode of Brand Lincoln. I am your host, Chris Beecham, and I'm joined today by just Henry Schmidt.
Hi, Chris.
Joe's gone.
Screw Joe.
Yeah, okay. He doesn't listen anyway.
Yeah,
so
he's not going to know.
we can say whatever we want about him.
Joe, you're super cool. My favorite coworker. Just want to say that.
He's all right. Okay, so today in the Perch Merch studio, we have Hillary Swain and Cody Morris from Aces Hockey Club.
That's it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I did it.
You did.
That's the easiest names we've had on here.
Nailed it.
Okay, first off, tell us what Aces Hockey Club is.
So it's my baby. We started it last year. A couple of us were invited. We had some 8U players, under 8-year-olds, that were invited to go to Tulsa, Oklahoma, to play in a tournament there for their Winter Classic. So me and two other friends went, and these kids joined a team. This is a very long story short, so you're welcome.
Got it.
But they joined this team that ended up being a hodgepodge of kids from Tulsa, Oklahoma, Little Rock, Arkansas, and then our 3 players from Lincoln. And we all adopted the Arkansas Aces name. So when we came back, my girlfriends and I were like, let's just keep doing this. And the Nebraska Aces were born to bring together teams, kids from different organizations across Nebraska, and get them out of their comfort zones and around other coaching opportunities. And it's just been really fun.
How many kids are we talking now?
So we went to Denver. We played a tournament in Denver with our 10 and under kids, and we had 16 kids on that team, I think.
Yep.
Is that right?
Yep.
And then for Cornhusker, we just played 2 different teams, one at 10 and under and one at 12 and under, and we had 19 kids on the 10 and under team, but only 6 of them were returning from our Denver team because baseball season. Baseball season ruins hockey.
Got it.
Yes.
For summertime.
I did not know.
And then our 12U team had 18 kids. So we've had over 40 kids wear our Aces jersey.
You said under 10 years old.
Yeah, I mean, it's between 8 and 10, like 9 and 10-year-old kids.
That's still like, I don't know, I'm just picturing America's Funniest Home Videos or something. Like,
Yeah.
is it?
If you had video, we would splice in some really cute footage.
Yeah,
You
well,
know.
we still can. We'll throw it on TikTok or whatever, because I assume, I just picture myself and my coordination. Oh, my gosh. Like,
We had 7-year-olds in Denver.
Yeah.
Like, I think there was, 2?
2. Mm-hmm.
2 7-year-olds on the team in Denver.
Playing full ice, just
Really
sneaking
good.
little hearts
There's
out.
some good hockey players that are really young.
so do you just play locally? I mean, like, is it just local kids now, though?
So we've reached out to Kearney. We've had some people interested just through local friendship or friendships that we have that have considered joining for different opportunities. But most of our kids are from Fremont, Omaha, or Lincoln.
Okay.
Yeah.
How does that work for practicing and stuff?
We usually pick a place like in Omaha. We were practicing most of the time.
Yeah.
Sometimes we'd practice here in Lincoln. We send out a date and let people know, and then whoever can make it that day, they can make it.
Got it.
When we did our practices, we rarely had a full team. But over the course of a couple months, we kind of cycled through and eventually had every player there at least once or twice.
So, Cody, where do you come into play? How did you get involved?
We got involved when last year they put on the candy cane tournament
Oh, yeah. Mm-hmm.
here in Lincoln. It was a 3v3 pond hockey style half ice tournament.
It was
And it was-
hosted by our good friends at Nebraska Elite Hockey.
Yeah,
That's
elite
not
hockey.
us. We're not Elite Hockey,
But that's how
friends.
we met, and you got involved with my wife, Emily, and helping get boards. And I think I coached 2 different teams, or at one time I was coaching both teams that were on the ice at once. So they needed coaches. So I was like, well, I'm here to help.
Are you a hockey player?
Yes. I played growing up all the way up through high school.
Okay.
And then injured my knee, ended my career, long story. Had kids, took them out skating. I'm like, well, I guess we're maybe going to play hockey. I might as well coach them too. I never imagined myself as a coach, but just the reason I wanted to coach was because my son, he had some behavior issues, and I really felt bad about just throwing him on some coach and being like, well, now you have to deal with him. So I was like, let me volunteer. I'll be assistant coach and just help out and kind of keep him under control when I need to, or when he gets out of hand a little bit. So that's how I started. And then I don't know, I just kind of fell in love with helping kids, teaching them, seeing them grow, seeing that light bulb turn on when they figure something out. And so now I coach. I've been coaching for 4 years now or something. I don't even know. I think it's about 3 or 4 years.
Got it. Yeah, I did not realize until I owned Perch Merch that hockey was such a big thing in this town.
Yeah.
Like, it's everywhere for the youth, and not just the stars, the junior stars and the aces, and there's elite hockey. You said
There's way more. Yeah, there's a ton.
I didn't know. Like that's a whole nother world to me. And then there's lacrosse. Did you know there's lacrosse?
Are we transitioning?
I just want to bring it up because it's just one of those. You're also involved with lacrosse.
Deeply involved. I like lacrosse more than I like hockey. Like,
Oh.
I know. If my kids were like, Mom, I never want to touch a hockey stick again, I'd be like,
Well, it's pretty much field hockey
lacrosse,
anyway.
right? Because we're doing that. So I love lacrosse. I'm an annoying, vegetarian, vegan person when it comes to lacrosse.
Oh.
Yeah. Yeah. So,
One of those.
I'm not gonna lie. I know what lacrosse is, but I don't know the rules. But I've seen it.
Yeah.
It's fun to watch. I just have no idea what's going on.
Probably similar to how you watch hockey. Yeah. Or do you know more about hockey?
I feel like I used to have season tickets to the Stars.
Big fan.
It's virtually the same as hockey.
If you can watch, it's the same.
Got it. So that's why you're kind of in both.
Yeah, I got pulled into lacrosse through my husband, because he put our kids into lacrosse. And I didn't know what it was either. I mean, I did, but it's a rich kid's sport on the East Coast, right? That's what a lot of people think. And so it's actually very accessible. It has deep roots in indigenous history. It's actually the oldest sport in North America, probably the world. I'd have to check my facts. But
No kidding.
yeah, and hockey evolved from lacrosse. So lacrosse, fun fact, is actually the national sport of Canada. Not hockey, lacrosse is. So,
Wow.
Hockey came from lacrosse.
Yep.
Yeah.
They were like, we need something colder.
Well, if those 4 months that you can't play on the grass, you have to play on the ice. There you go.
There you go.
Huh. Okay, so what's the plan for the Aces? Like, what's your 5-year plan? What's your 10-year plan?
That'd be a good question for you.
Oh, I was going to say that's a good question for you.
Go ahead.
This man is an idea man, and he's very, very smart when it comes to hockey and very passionate. And so I'm building this whole program around you, Cody. Let's go.
Wow.
No
Let's go.
quitting now.
No pressure. I'm just a hockey dad that coaches, but I think this year my son got involved with another team that was a summer team, and they do 4 tournaments in the summer outside of the normal hockey season. So it's like a separate hockey season. This year with the Aces, we did a tournament in Denver in April, and then we did the Cornhusker State Games. Maybe moving forward, maybe we could do something similar where we do 3 or 4 tournaments in the summer. Same kind of thing, using kids from Fremont, Omaha, Lincoln, even farther out if they want to join, and just do some fun summer hockey stuff where there's no pressure. A lot of kids don't play on a quote-unquote travel team, so they don't get to experience that, hotel life, going and playing a tournament in Minnesota or playing a tournament in Colorado, seeing different places, different things. So the summer travel kind of thing, it's low pressure. There's not really a tryout as of this point until we get tons of people wanting to do it. But it would be it's a good fun thing. The family goes, you play a tournament, maybe you win, maybe you lose. no big deal, no sweat. And then once the summer's done, then you start with your regular season team, which is pretty fun for the kids. And I think the interesting thing was getting to see, the Lincoln kids and the Omaha kids and the Fremont kids start to get along, because there's quite a lot of rivalries there.
Yeah.
You got Fremont and Omaha and Lincoln, and those teams play against each other. The Lancers play the Stars, and you got the Omaha Mavericks play the Junior Stars and the Fremont teams, and they really butt heads. But when you put them on a team together, it took a little while, but they started to bond a little bit.
This is like a movie.
Yeah.
It's like Miracle when you throw all the guys that don't like each other on the scene.
A lot of them didn't like each other. Some of them knew each other from their own towns, but then it just became like they're all one unit. And it was pretty cool to see, especially in the Cornhusker games, when after our second game, we took a pretty hard loss. The third game, the kids started to work well together. And then the fourth game, we won. We won the third, the fourth, and we won the last game. Ended up winning the whole thing. And watching the kids throw off their equipment on the ice and go cheer on each other, it was really I don't know. I'm not emotional, but it was a pretty cool moment.
Well, especially if you're the coach.
Yeah.
I mean, come on.
I mean, it was pretty awesome.
I coached T-ball and I was like that,
Yep. Yeah. It was pretty awesome, and I was really proud of the kids, because when they go from 8U, 8U is half ice hockey, so it's completely different. They block off half the ice, and they're playing a half sheet of ice.
Got it.
So positions and like your normal rules of a game don't really apply. There's no icing, offsides, all these different rules don't apply. So when they move up from 8U to 10U, then they're going full ice. There's all these rules that are implied now or in play, and they have to really change it up. So we went to Colorado the first time, and we didn't know what to expect. We had all these kids from different places. A lot of them never played any travel. Some of them did. And we went there and played some top elite teams. And it was a pretty eye-opening experience for us and the kids that, wow, there's a whole nother level of hockey around that we don't even know about yet. And there was some high-scoring games not in our favor, let's just say that.
Got
Well,
it.
I think that for me, it was very emotional when you won the gold.
Yeah.
Because we had, like I said, I think 6 kids were returners from Denver. And that group,
They all wanted redemption.
oh my gosh, it was
Yeah.
like a movie.
Yeah, the whole thing is like a movie.
Yeah. It was an 8 or 10-year-old version of like the 1972 Olympics.
Yeah.
It was a miracle.
That's how we'll plug the movie.
Yeah,
Yeah.
we
A
can.
mini version of that.
Mini
So-
miracle. I love it.
So now what then?
Oh, sorry. Yes. So I said that I'm building everything around you, and he's talking
Yep.
about taking the kids to tournaments and stuff. But we're actually planning a camp.
Right. Well, that's part of my plan that I may not have mentioned yet.
Okay. I didn't know
So-
if you were getting there.
Part of the plan, we're going to start a camp where we do 3 weekends?
Yep.
3 weekends in the wintertime after the season
Yeah.
starts.
Our first one is in October, like around Columbus
Yep.
Day. And then the second one is December, right after Christmas.
Yep.
And then we haven't secured the date yet for March.
Yeah, so it's just kind of a fun camp. We'll kind of work the kids. It's going to be called Flight School.
Flight school.
Yes, Flight School, hence the name the Aces. So one of my things when I was growing up is I was noticed for speed, just how fast I was able to move. And I think my son, one of his things that coaches kind of see is how fast he moves. So speed rules the game of hockey. So the whole camp is going to be kind of based around that and getting kids to be able to fly on the ice. And with that camp, if we get enough players in there, I'll kind of use that camp as a recruiting point for the summer team. So I can, talk to parents, talk to players, pick their minds, see if, hey, would you be open to doing this next summer? We want to put a team together and travel around a little bit. And just kind of start from there.
Yeah.
So for these camps, can any
Any kid can join.
any
Well, so
experience level?
we
like,
do have an age cap right now.
Yeah.
And so we're working with they're squirts and peewees. So
Yeah.
the 9 to 10 and then
Got it.
the 11 to 12-year-old kids.
Yeah.
It's kind of
but if they've never played before, but they have ice skates, can they come?
Yeah.
Do they have to have all the equipment? Like, how does the camp work? Is it? If I have a kid and I'll be like, hey, I know you don't play hockey, but I think you should
This
go
is your
check out
chance.
this camp.
Yeah.
Learn it.
This would probably be more geared to kids who have played probably at least a year.
Okay.
At least 1 year. They have all the stuff they need, and maybe they're looking for that little extra edge, that little extra boost to increase their speed on the ice. And essentially, the faster you are, the better you are, the more fun you have in the game. So maybe they want to move up to the next level. Maybe they're looking to make a travel team the following season, or just increase their skills in some way. And in the camp itself, we're actually going to do probably about 45 minutes of board work. We're going to start getting the kids thinking about diet.
What is
they're
board
eating.
work?
So where
Good
you
question,
lay
Chris,
out,
because I don't know.
you have a dry erase board that has a picture of a hockey rink on it.
Okay.
And you're kind of showing them situational positions. In this situation,
Not like a surfboard.
no.
Got it.
No.
Nebraska.
Wait, that would be good to work on balance, though. But no, we'll work on the board, kind of show them some of the rules, some of the positions, different situations that happens, what you might do. And then also we want to include a little bit to get these kids starting to just think a little bit about, what they're eating, their diet and sleeping properly and doing things like that. Mainly pertaining to like before a game or something. Sometimes you have a situation where you're playing a game in the morning and then you got 3 hours break and then you play another game, and it can be pretty intense. And if you just go eat, a whole bunch of terrible food right before that next game, you're going to feel pretty sick. You're probably going to throw up and you're not going to perform well. So that's kind of the idea behind the diet part. And then we'll do an hour on the ice working on speed and getting them fast, and then 45 minutes after of dry land, just strength training, speed, footwork. We want to get these kids really tired, so then they go home and they go straight to sleep.
Parents pay good money for that.
Yeah. That's what we're gunning for.
Perfect. No, I like that idea. And then what else?
For the camp, so that would be like day one. So it's a 2-day each weekend. So you have like Saturday, Sunday.
Yeah.
Day one, we're going to do that. And then we haven't really
Is this going to be in Lincoln?
No. So we haven't scheduled our third date yet. The first one is at the Moylan Iceplex in Omaha. And then the second camp date is at my favorite rink, Holland Ice at Baxter Arena. And then the third date, we might consider bringing that here to Breslow. It just honestly depends on price point and opportunity.
There's not a whole lot of,
Not a whole lot of ice here.
No.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Is there more in Omaha?
Yes.
There's
A
a
lot
lot
more.
Yeah.
Okay.
I think there's probably 7 rinks in Omaha or something.
Yeah, and the Moylan has 2 sheets.
Interesting.
There's a
You want
short
to go ice skating, Chris?
I've been ice skating at Holmes Lake.
You skate at Holmes Lake? That's
Listen,
a
this
thing?
was like 20 years ago. Yeah.
Okay.
Anyway. Okay. So what about like the 5-year plan, the 10-year plan?
I don't know about that. I think we're just going month to month right now. I could probably see it expanding continuously year to year and it getting bigger. And if the model's working out the way it is, you never know. The sky's the limit. Maybe the Aces will become a full team during the season.
Yeah.
There may or may not be new ice rinks coming to Lincoln. So if that
I don't know
happens,
anything about that.
that might be, something that could be possible.
Yeah.
So
Because it was like Hillary said, you just became a 501c3.
Yes.
So that means anybody can help you guys at any point in
yeah,
time.
exactly.
That's where we plug our
Yeah.
sponsorship.
Wink, wink,
requests.
nudge, nudge. Yeah. Go for it.
So we actually had one of the guys that's on our 12U team, works for Duncan Aviation. And he sold one of our jerseys because we purchased 2 from you that were just blank when we went to Denver to try to sell to possible sponsors. But as not a 50, like people are like, what? No, I'm not giving you money for that, Mm-hmm. And so this guy that works for Duncan just stopped Todd Duncan, the owner, CEO, I don't know what his full role is, and said, "Hey, my kid's playing on this team for Cornhusker. Do you want to buy this jersey for $500?" And he was like, "Sure." So, you
Nice
never
little
know.
sponsorship.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So Todd Duncan, if you're listening, we're looking for more sponsorships.
We'll get you some more jerseys too.
Oh, heck yeah.
That's a good profit margin.
And those pennants went really well as well.
Yeah,
We
those
got,
cool.
some really nice pennants from you guys. So I think I have like 10 left. We bought 50. So
So how would people who are interested in either, getting their kids involved, getting involved in coaching or donating, where do they find you?
that's kind of funny that you ask, because we did Denver. I didn't want this to become like a thing. I just wanted my kid to have somewhere else to play. And we were in the locker room doing here in Lincoln at the Icebox, because my kid was in some kind of training camp that they did here, and somebody else was in there and saw that my son was wearing his Aces jersey, and he was like, "Where did you hear about the Aces? I keep seeing this everywhere." And by everywhere, I'm like, by the 20 kids we have with jerseys, sure, but. And he's like, "I can't find any information about it." And I was like, "Well, that's because it's mine. Like, we started a band. We're getting the band together." So, yeah. Anyway, so he asked if he could join. We told him, yeah, absolutely. And his kid joined, and it's just really been word of mouth. We had one of our Denver returning players, who's a really good friend now. His dad recruited so many kids from Omaha, Tim Smith.
Yep.
And so I was having to turn kids away from Cornhusker.
Wow.
And Cody even was like, "How many players do we have?" "Oh, I don't think I can coach that
Yeah.
many," because we ended up with
That's
20 on the ice.
It's a whole heck of a lot of 8-year-olds
Yeah.
to deal with.
So yeah, I mean, you just have to, you have to be in the loop, I guess.
Is there Instagram or anything?
Yeah, I started an Instagram. I did
Okay.
Nebraska Aces, and you can follow our little exploits. So it's just literally Nebraska Aces. I think there's an underscore. We have like 30 followers, which are all the parents.
But if you get a DM, you can respond then.
Yes, yeah. Please respond to DMs. I don't want to do a web page because web pages cost money and we're poor. So,
Instagram it is.
Maybe
Instagram
somebody
it
wants
is.
to donate a webpage.
yeah.
Wink, wink. Nudge, nudge. Not us. We don't do websites.
I was like, you don't do websites.
AI. I can do that.
There you go.
So
Yep.
Tell us more about lacrosse.
Do you really want? That's going to go long.
give us,
Cody
like-
might need to leave.
I'm good.
Give us 5 minutes of lacrosse talk.
We have plenty
Okay.
of time.
So I was invited to be on the board for Junior Rampage Lacrosse. Lincoln Youth Lacrosse has been here for, honestly, I think like 15 years they've been playing. And after one season, they recruited me to be on the board because I was like, I can help. Is there an adult league? I want to play, and there's not an adult league, but
Is there an adult league for hockey?
yes.
Yes.
Yeah, it's pretty serious.
There's a few.
Yeah.
I feel like that's something you would
No.
do, Henry.
Any
No?
age.
Do you play hockey?
No.
Oh,
Any age.
Really?
Yep. There's
yeah.
80-year-olds that go and skate
he's not joking.
Where at?
in Omaha.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Not like that.
Yeah, not like
I would do it if it was here.
We could go look dumb at the icebox.
Okay, go ahead. Back.
That's why you need to get into lacrosse. You don't need to skate.
yeah.
Yes.
So that's, I think, the biggest barrier for hockey is
Being able to
being
skate.
able
Yeah.
to skate.
Yeah.
You just need to be able to run, move your legs
Yep.
for lacrosse. It's the fastest game on 2 feet. Seriously, it is.
I'm more of a skater.
Is it is lacrosse full
Okay.
contact?
Yes and no. It's very similar to hockey in that it's not. It's unintentional
Okay.
contact, right? So
Competitive contact.
Competitive. That's the word I'm looking for.
Competitive contact.
So yeah, I mean, you'll see guys, they get in fights, and you'll see guys whacking each other with their sticks, and you're not supposed to do that. So one of the boys that we coach has a shirt that says "legally beating people with sticks" or something, and I was like, and he's one of our loudest, gets in there aggressive
Yeah.
kids, and I'm like, don't wear that shirt. So. But yeah, lacrosse. So about 15 years, Lincoln Youth Lacrosse has existed. I don't know if Travis Kerner ever got back to you about coming on the
He was on
podcast.
vacation.
Okay, I'll keep bothering him because he's our president of the board.
Okay.
I'm the secretary and I'm the communications manager, and I started this guerrilla lacrosse program. Sorry, look, I'm doing what you told me not to do. I started this guerrilla lacrosse program, which is just free pickup games throughout the summer every Wednesday. So if you're looking for something to come TikTok, Come to Guerrilla Lacrosse. It's super duper fun.
Is it in Lincoln?
Yes. We actually, so we travel around right now to different parks because we're trying to grow the game and get other kids to see, oh, it's not this huge barrier to join. Anybody can pick up a stick and play.
Yeah, let's
And
do it. Yeah, we'll do a video of that. Yeah.
Well, so tomorrow we're at the Indian Center, right?
Okay. Right here.
Right here. Right here.
Yeah. What
Come
time?
out. 5:45.
Got it. Okay.
So it's just introducing kids to the game. It's a really, really cool sport. There is a man out in Alliance, Nebraska. Do you know where Alliance, Nebraska is? Do you?
Yes, I do.
Way out there.
It's west.
Yeah. I'm not from Nebraska. I'm a transplant. So I was like, where do you live?
That's out in the Sandhills.
Oh, yeah. And he has a team. They do free lacrosse out there for his whole team. And he's I think he's Ponca. He's a Native American guy. And he started doing all of this stuff to help get the indigenous kids out of trouble, basically, because it's so easy to fall into alcohol abuse and that sort of thing.
Yeah.
And so he started this free lacrosse program, and his kids just kill it. So we did that creators game that we had. Henry came and delivered some shirts to me, and but we had the creators game, and we had a whole bunch of kids out there, and I would say 90% of them he bussed from Alliance, Nebraska, to come and play.
It's like the
lacrosse
hottest
with
day
us
of the year.
in 100-degree weather. I mean, they're serious about it, and its roots, they call it either the creators game in some tribes or the medicine game, because it's just the power of healing. And so a lot of stuff that they do is they'll take up the sport and they'll play the sport for others who can't. So, and one of the things that the guy's name is Edison Rednest. One of the things that he talks about a lot whenever he comes and does demonstrations is that when you play for people and you're playing this sport, and you get hit, because my kids get bruises, like you don't have all the pads that you do in like hockey, especially like your shins, like all that is unguarded. But if you take hits and you take, you bring in that pain and you're experiencing that pain for others who can't play the sport. So it's a very powerful and meaningful sport, especially to the indigenous tribes. So
they make it a spiritual thing.
Very, very spiritual.
Wow.
So it's very cool.
That's neat. Yeah.
Yeah.
The more you know.
Yeah, I could teach you more, but I'm not going to ramble on.
You weren't playing with nets, right?
Right. So the original game and the way that they play it here for especially in Oklahoma, which is a form of stickball is what they call it. And then up here in with the Ponca tribes is they have poles. So you don't have a net, and you can have anywhere from 6 kids to 100 kids of all ages. I mean, my daughter was out there and she's 4, to grown adults just all playing this game together. But you've got to throw the ball with your net, at this pole.
It's like a 4x4.
And hit the pole to score. But yeah, it's just super fun.
That's cool.
All right.
Learning.
Yeah.
So you were saying about how lacrosse was the original,
Yes.
what started hockey?
Yeah.
Have you guys ever heard of bandy?
No.
Bandy was the original hockey, and it was played on a sheet of ice the size of a soccer field.
Oh, way bigger than
3 times bigger than a regular ice rink, and it was 7 versus 7 or 8 versus 8, and they still play it in some other countries. It's called bandy.
Yeah, that's.
Is it on skates?
It's on skates, and they have the stick is about half the length of a normal hockey stick.
It sounds exhausting.
Yeah, it does.
Yeah, it does. It's crazy. I mean, what's a soccer field?
It's about 120 by 70.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
So
120 by 8. I played.
You could have told us anything. We'd
Yeah.
have been like,
It's definitely 120.
yeah. So anyway, I just thought that was interesting. I'd let that out there. Not really anybody I've met has ever heard of bandy, but I'm a hockey fanatic, so I look up weird stuff.
People are Googling it probably right now, though.
Right.
I probably will be tonight.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
I'll search it on TikTok, and then it's all I'll see for
Yeah.
the next 3 days. So, well, thank you so much for coming on.
Thank you.
That was really interesting.
Thanks, guys.
Thanks for having us.
Yeah.
Have
All
us
right.
back sometime.
We'll do.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Thanks, everybody.
Thank you.